promise so much from everyone, but there's something about listening to Mallory, it's just like, I just want to go on like 20 parties right now. I just want to like message all of my friends right now. Okay, I'm going to give away a couple products. Raise your hand if you're a white status presenter. Okay, white status presenter, we have a couple. Great.
Oh, no.
I want to give both of you guys a free product, but here's the deal. This comes with a catch. You have to make a live video using this product. Do you promise to do that? Do you promise? Okay, raise your hand. Who are you doing? There we go. You can do it. Find a way to use it. It can be on your personal wall. It can be in your makeup group. Whatever you feel is safe for now. But find a way to do it and get it done. I'm going to watch. I'm going to make sure you do it, okay? Okay. Okay, so here's who I am. I'm Monica Rogers. I live in Oklahoma City. For all you local ladies, Oklahoma City. I'm going to just kind of go off the cuff here for a minute. We're going to talk about follow-ups in a second, but I want to share for a minute, and just to give you a sense of reference. So Jordan is my direct sponsor. We went to high school together. So I've known her for a while, and I joined Younique because Jordan was never on Facebook, and all of a sudden one day I'm scrolling through my newsfeed, and Jordan starts popping up these real pretty photos of her, and she's wearing this mascara, and I'm like, Jordan, I haven't heard from this girl from high school in like 10 years. Like, what in the world? And she's posting on Facebook, so I like went and I creeped on her profile. Like, oh, her kids are real cute. She's married now. When you do that, you're kind of gonna creep on people. And I'm like, okay, Jordan hasn't posted since she like joined Facebook like 10 years ago. So if she is posting about anything, it's probably a big deal, right? Like, if she's not a person that's consistently like in your face about something, it's probably genuine, right? So I was one of those creepers. I never even asked her about the mascara or anything. I just watched her, just sat back. And I'm like, okay, Jordan's wearing this mascara. She thinks it's great, right? But it can't really be that great. I mean, I'm a mascara junkie. I love makeup. I've been wearing makeup forever. So it can't be as good as she says it is, right? She's posting all these things. So finally, I just order. I'm like a random person, right? I mean, I just order from her website. I didn't say anything about it. I never liked anything. I never commented. I was just like, I'm gonna prove her wrong, right? You didn't know all this. So I order from her, and I get this little message from her. She's like, hey, girl, I haven't talked to you forever. Thanks for the mascara order. I don't even think I wrote her back. I was just like, whatever. I mean, it's so weird. I was that person, right? So I get the mascara in the mail, and I don't even tell her I get it. Like, I just try it out all weekend, right? I get it. I can't wait to just prove Jordan wrong, because it can't be that good as she says it is. So I went to the state fair. In Oklahoma, state fair is a big deal, right? And it's in like August or September, so I wore it to the state fair. It's hot, sweaty, everybody, those little fan things with the water, and so I'm like, I'm gonna test this out, I'm gonna put it on in the morning, and I'm gonna get home from the fair, and it's gonna be all over my face, right? And everybody knows you put on some mascara, and you look like a hot mess at the end of the day if it's not a good mascara. So I get home, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna like literally send Jordan a photo showing her how bad this is, and I look in the mirror, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Looks like I just put it on, right? So I message her, I'm like, all right, how do I do this? Tell me what to do. So she's like, okay, great. I mean, like, I was probably one of your first people. I was like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what this crack stuff is, but I want in on it, and I want you to teach me to do what you're doing. So I am just telling you that to say that people are watching you. There's going to be people that never like your stuff, they never comment, they might not even order, they might have gotten it from another source, right? They bought it at a convention or some kind of show or something, but people are watching you, and they're watching to see what you're doing, and they know you, right? I knew Jordan was not a consistent Facebook poster. I know she wasn't constantly hyping stuff up. I knew she was being genuine about it. So I say all that just to let you kind of get a sense for what kind of person I was when I joined Younique, right? And so I'm able to, I think, talk about follow-ups because it's changed my business, and I think it's a good sense of where you can go and like where you can start at, because I was a person that like didn't respond to a message, right? And then I ended up joining the company. So let's get into this. I've got some notes here. Okay, so what's the deal with follow-ups? You know, you hear your sponsor talk about this, you hear your teammates, you're like, what? And you hear us talk about this, why is it so important? It's so crucial to your business, so crucial. Many people don't think it's necessary. It needs to be on one of your top things on your to-do list for your business to be successful. That's why everybody keeps talking about it. There's a reason for it, right? The reason you want to follow up, you want your customers to return back to you, right? There are only going to be more and more unique presenters out there, right? I mean, as we're growing and as you're adding people to your team, as we're adding people to our team, there's just going to be more and more presenters out there. So you want to find a way to get your customers to come back to you. We don't want a one-time sale. That's the worst thing you can do in this business, right? We want to create a lifelong customer that will turn into a party hostess, that will turn into a future presenter on your team, and who knows, this could change their life, right? You're changing lives by doing follow-ups. I'm serious. It sounds crazy, but I'm serious. So for people who don't follow up with their customers, your customers are out the door. Poof, they're gone. No one, you're not going to see them again. So some of the presenters going to get their business, and you're never going to see them again, right? So you'd be surprised at who does not follow up with their customers. So the ones, like I said, that don't, their customers don't return, those presenters do not become successful. And when those presenters fall off, eventually you might be able to gain customers from them. So follow-ups are super, super crucial. Let's talk about when to follow up. First rule of thumb here, you want to follow up within 2 days, so 48 hours. Sooner the better. So a customer puts in an order, maybe it's through your online website, or maybe it's cash and carry. However, they order something from you, they purchase something from you. I know there is a generic thank you email that the company sends out. Thanks for ordering, love unique, whatever. But that's not good enough. It's just, you want to personalize it. So here's an example of an email. This was somebody who ordered, they saw a YouTube video of mine. I have no idea who this person is. They watched a YouTube video and they bought some mascara. So I sent them an email because I couldn't find them on Facebook. I sent them an email. Hey Susanna, smiley face, right? Isn't that nice and friendly? I used their name, right? Hey Susanna, I wanted to say thanks for your lip stain purchase. So I personalized it so she knows that I'm not just some robot out there sending like a spammy message, right? You're gonna love this stuff and you're gonna get it soon. So I said, let me know if you have any questions when it comes in. So I'm creating this nice, friendly, this dialogue. I'm telling her she's gonna get it soon in the mail. She's gonna love it, right? So then I say, feel free to add me on Facebook. And here's my link. I've got this makeup tips and tricks group I can add you to. You're gonna love it. Can I ask how you found me? So I ask this open-ended question too, because I want her to respond, right? So that is my example of, so however this person ordered from you, let's say it was Facebook, however you're connected to them, send them a text, send them a voice message. If they can hear the tone of your voice, that you're so thankful that they sent you, that they ordered from you, imagine how far that's gonna go. People love hearing that personalized stuff, right? So however you know this person, send them a text, send them a voice message, a video. Can you imagine if you ordered like, I don't know, Scentsy or something from somebody, and this girl sent you a video of her saying, Jamie, thank you so much for ordering the spiced pumpkin whatever. This can make your house smell amazing. And it was like this little 5-second thing, and you could see her, and you could hear, and she's personalizing it. That would literally take you 5 seconds to do. Record a quick video. If you don't have room on your phone, delete it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can move on, and you can do those for every customer. Imagine how that would change your business. Especially if you don't know that person. They're seeing you. You're not just a picture on some Facebook screen. You're a real person. Maybe you got your kids running around in the background. Maybe you're headed home from the gym. They see that you're a real person, right? And you're legitimate and you're genuine and thanking them, and you're letting them know that you're glad that they're your customer, right? So imagine what the power, if even a little 10-second video would do. I really encourage you to do those. So first one is within 2 days. Attitude is gratitude. So I love this quote: the more grateful that you are that they're your customer, the more likely that they are to return, right? Here's a fact. About 10% of customers will respond back to you when you write them a thank you, and they will be repeat customers. 10%, right? I was the 90% that never responded to Jordan. So you wouldn't believe the percentage of the customers that will become future online party hostesses out of those 10% is about 20%. So there's some stats for you. You want to constantly be thinking of, is this person who purchased from me, is she going to become a future party hostess, a future presenter on your team? It happens. So you're investing in that customer. They're seeing that you're investing in them. They're saying, you're saying thank you. The more that they trust you, the more that they are likely to join you in what you're doing, right? So they're thinking like, wow, that Monica girl, she is like on it. How many times have you gotten a personalized thank you from Dillard's or anybody? You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't happen in today's business. We are one and done, get a sale, move on. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many people that don't do this. Put some personalization into this, and that person is going to keep coming back to you because you're building a relationship with them in a genuine way. And it takes 5 seconds. 5 seconds, right? So when talking about follow-ups, the initial follow-up within 2 days, it's crucial. Do it. If you don't do anything else, do this, okay? Next follow-up is within 1 to 2 weeks. Why 1 to 2 weeks? Is because they've gotten their order, right? If they ordered from you online, they received their order. Let's say that they ordered online. You want to ask them some open-ended questions. Hey Susan, I wanted to make sure you got your makeup in the mail. Are you loving it so far? Not, do you like it, yes or no, but how are you loving it? Okay? So they're probably going to write back and they're going to say, oh, I love it, it's fantastic, whatever. But think about that girl that might be really intimidated by makeup. Maybe she doesn't know how to use the product. Maybe she bought it on a whim. And not everybody learns how to use makeup, right? Not everybody's mom taught them how to, your friends. Some people are really intimidated by makeup. So think about people who might need some troubleshooting help, right? So I know instructions come with the mascara. How many people never read instructions? I'm one of those people. I just let me play with it, figure it out. But how many people aren't going to read the instructions or are not going to know how to put on cream shadow if they never even heard of cream shadow, right? So what you're doing is you're going to help alleviate their insecurities by educating them. So by asking, are you loving it so far? Maybe they write back and they're like, it's just not working for me. Well, what do you mean? So now you're engaged in this dialogue. Can you show me? Can you get on a video? Can we do a FaceTime? Can you show me how you apply it? Help them with troubleshooting, share your tips and tricks. Better yet, send them a video of you applying that product. How great would that be? That takes out all the fear out of it. It's personal. It's in a one-on-one message. It's not like in this big Facebook, or it's not public. You're helping alleviate their fears, right? By talking to them one-on-one. So how awesome would that be to get a personalized tutorial of something if you weren't sure how to use the product? Clinique at Dillard's is not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sephora is not going to give that to you. So help alleviate their insecurities. Trust me, when you follow up with people and you make sure your customer knows how to use their products, they're not going to be intimidated. They're going to be so happy with it. You're going to help them love it. I remember the first time I tried the mascara, I just didn't really know how to do it. I had to play around with it a few times, right? Somebody might just play around with it once and then go, well, this isn't for me. So if you don't follow up, you're never going to know if they're using it right, if they're using it the right way, if they're using it the way that you use it, so then maybe you know how to get the best tips, you know how to get the best results from it. So share that with people, educate them. If you teach somebody something, they're gonna keep coming back to you every single time. You're gonna be their resource. You're branding yourself as their makeup girl. When they think makeup, they're gonna think of you if you can teach them something, right? So here's an example. Okay, so also within this 1 to 2 week follow-up, you can recommend additional products. Offer to send them some samples. Hey, Susan, are you loving your mascara? She's like, yeah. And you say, you know what? I know it will look great with your mascara. Some cream shadow. We have a new shade this month. Let me send you a sample of it because it's going to go great. It's going to look great with your mascara. Send them something that's related to what they just ordered, that maybe goes with their eye look or their lip look or something. You know what I'm saying? Send them a sample. They're going to love that. Suggest that you host a party like Mallory just talked about, that you can use this follow-up to open the door to get in their inbox, like Mallory was saying. You're already engaged in this one-on-one conversation. They're writing back. Why not use the opportunity to say, let's do a makeup mingle. I love that, makeup mingle, whoever said that. That is awesome. So use the opportunity, talk about a party, don't call it a party, or depending on how you know that person, say, I know you love the mascara, why don't you do this with me? I can show you how to do it. You could totally do this. And offer them the opportunity right there. It happened in a follow-up. Isn't that crazy? Somebody could join your team. That is the number one way that I sponsor and add girls to my team, is because maybe they were a one-time customer, but I helped turn them into a presenter. I mean, it's amazing. That could change your business right there. Even if it's just 1 or 2 people. Think about it. 1 or 2 people. Change your entire business. Get you that momentum and that speed that you need, and you could be changing your lives. They don't even know it, right? Okay, here's an example. So, an example of an email that I got from Tom's. So my fiance loves the Tom's shoes, and so it was his birthday like a month ago, and he said he really wanted this pair of Tom's like for the summer. So he told me his shoe size and the kind that he wanted, so I ordered them online for his birthday. I was the one that ordered them, so I got this email from Tom's. This is like a perfect follow-up. I got it a couple weeks later. Look at the subject line. How do you like your Toms? It's not, do you like your Toms, yes or no? How do you like them? It's a call to action. It's an open-ended question, right? And then they say here, dear Tom supporter, thank you for supporting, blah, blah, blah. We'd love it if you could share your experience. How's the fit? How's the feel? I mean, are those perfect questions or what? Think about that in regards to your makeup business. If there was an issue with maybe his shoes didn't fit, maybe he didn't like them, maybe just they were the wrong color, instead of just buying them and like, oh well, I guess these didn't work, they're asking for feedback. They want to know so that we could exchange his shoes or get something else or return them or whatever. They're getting out in front of the customer, making sure that is great customer service. Is it not? I mean, do you guys agree? You kind of see where I'm going with this? If there's an issue, we can address it right there. And guess what? He's going to love his new pair of Toms if they weren't great. They're going to find a way to make sure that we're going to love those shoes, right? I mean, it seems so simple, but nobody does this. Nobody does this, okay? So that's a real example. Next time to follow up is going to be within 1 to 2 months. This is going to be about the time maybe they're ready to reorder. Right? If they're running low on something, this is also a perfect time to share. Guess what? We have something every month called a kudos. We have a new promotion, a new sale on something every single month. The company's always doing great things for us, right? So tell your customers about it. Your customers aren't looking at your website every week like we are every day. They don't know what specials are going on. They don't know what kind of sales are being offered. Maybe you're running your own sale. Maybe you're giving 20% off or something, or you're giving people half off right now, or you're throwing a birthday, for all my birthday girls. They don't know what you're doing. Not everybody's following exactly what you're doing. So take this opportunity to get back in their inbox to say, hey, did you know we've got the Flawless 4 kudos right now? You're gonna love it. So suggest some really specific products and shades that are going to look amazing on them. Take the guesswork out of it for them. If they have blue eyes, suggest like a fantastic, like the extravagant cream shadow looks so pretty with blue eyes. Say, Susan, I know it might be time to reorder, right? I know you love the mascara, I'm just giving you a reminder, but I have something else that's going to look amazing on you, and it's this specific shade, and it's going to look great on you because XYZ. Make it a genuine compliment or a genuine thing, right? You know it's going to look great on them. So give them that personalized service. Take the guesswork out. 9 times out of 10, they're like, okay, that sounds great. If someone tells me like, oh girl, that shirt's gonna look fantastic on you, you need it, I'm gonna go get it, right? Just because somebody else thought that it's gonna look good on me. I mean, it's just how we are, right? It's how we are as women, it's how we are as people. If someone's gonna suggest something, if you suggest something specific and give them a reason why it's gonna look great on them, they're gonna love that. People love it when you give them personalized attention like that. So also, something big for me, use what they previously ordered. I just kind of made this up. I call it like the pairing principle, okay? So if they purchased a mascara previously, You can say something 1 to 2 months later like, hey, I know you love the mascara, you don't look great with that. Our eyeliners are water resistant, they come in so many different shades, it's gonna give you like a complete eye look. It's gonna look perfect with the mascara. Use what they just ordered. If they ordered a foundation, suggest a concealer, it's the same shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, go with what they've just ordered. Use that to your advantage when you're suggesting future products in the future. Think seasonally. What's coming up? Summer. What does everybody want for summer? Tan skin, bronzers, the luminizers. Oh my gosh, can you all even imagine? Those are gonna be like crazy this summer. Think seasonally, think about what's coming up next. Maybe it's Christmas and they're gonna need gifts. It's Mother's Day coming up. People are gonna need gifts, teacher gifts. Think seasonally, always be thinking like 1 to 2 months ahead, because that's when people are starting to think about that stuff, right? So absolutely, I'm gonna suggest, hey, I know you got a beach trip coming up, you're gonna love this bronzer. Okay, so start thinking seasonally like that. Something else too, I was gonna say the less decisions that your customer has to make, the better. Customers don't know what products, they don't know the entire lineup like we do. We can list every shade of everything there is, right? Like you can look at somebody and be like, ooh, is that sentimental? I mean, like, we know, but your customers don't know. They don't know what you have. You have to open your mouth and tell them, right? You have to let them know what you have. So that's why suggesting specific items works so well, is because you're educating them on, if you love this, you're gonna love that. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you guys had that. So they're not, you gotta think in terms of a customer. I don't know what all, Clinique has at Dillard's, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the entire line of everything like we do. So you gotta think like a customer. What would they wanna hear? What would you wanna hear if you were a customer and someone was suggesting something to you? So kind of flip that around and think about like a reverse psychology, right? Let's see, what else? Oh, too, yeah, I love doing this. Whenever you are suggesting specific products like that, send them a selfie or of you wearing that product, or even better, a quick little video. Hey, I'm wearing the bronzer today in this shade, and I thought it would look great on you. And here's how it looks, and it's shimmery and whatever, Send them a quick little video. Personalize everything. Personalize everything when you're doing your follow-ups, okay? If they sound interested in several items, suggest a collection. They're gonna get 20% off the retail price. They're gonna get a cute bag. The sky's the limit. Always be thinking of what other items are gonna go great with what they already love. Suggest a collection, get those upsell opportunities, okay? Okay, so here's a couple of great examples of real life follow-ups that I've gotten in my email, okay? Sephora sent me something. I love getting my hair products at Sephora, and they have this little like beauty program. You get like so many points, and then you get samples for stuff, right? Love samples. Everybody loves samples, right? So I got this email from Sephora. They're like, hey, get a sample. But look, they're talking about this summer beauty forecast. They're think seasonally. They're telling me what's going to be popular for this summer. And they're suggesting products, specific products, even ones that are going to look good on me. So think about that. Even if you just made it a goal to message all of your customers monthly to say, hey, I didn't know if you knew, but luminizers are going to be fantastic this summer. They're going to be so hot, everybody's going to want them. Think about that. You're just keeping, magazines do this, people on commercials, everybody does this. You need to be like a commercial to your customers. Educate them on what the new trends coming out are, what the new hot product is, what the new thing is, right? I got this thing from Starbucks the other day. It says, it's here, our newest cold brew. I've never even had cold brew, but I'm like, wow, looks delicious. It looks refreshing, and it's so clean. All they said was, it's here, our newest cold brew. I mean, can you imagine that? You're like, it's here, our new luminizer. People are like, what is that? Right? I didn't know what a luminizer was before these came out. Create some interest and some intrigue in it, right? I mean, you can apply this in so many different ways. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna go out and get that cold brew. I mean, it looks amazing. It's not even probably gonna be good, but I'm gonna get it because it looks good. J. Crew, I love shopping at J. Crew. Look at their tagline and their email. It's official. This is our favorite dress ever. Imagine if you sent that to your customers. It's official, foundation, the best ever, love it. I mean, there's so many different ways. We get inundated with this stuff daily, but why are we not doing that to our customers, right? It's simple, it's marketing. That's all it is. It's marketing, but you're being genuine about it. J. Crew knows that I bought a dress from them before, so they're gonna send me things that are related to dresses. I mean, that's so easy. So think about that in terms of your follow-ups, okay? Ongoing, when you're going to follow up, is every about 2 to 3 months. You want to keep this system really consistent, and I'm going to tell you in a minute how you're going to keep track of all this. But you want to do some ongoing follow-ups every 2 to 3 months, because guess what? There's always a new season, right? There's always going to be another holiday coming up. Everyone's always going to need another Mother's Day gift, another Christmas gift. We're going to have new products. Right? I mean, think about it. We're always going to have something to talk about. There's a new kudos every single month. Sometimes they even do like 2 things, right? You get like a hostess kudos, you get a customer. There's always stuff that the company's putting out that we can talk about. So seasonally, Christmas gifts, Mother's Day, we already talked about that. Pay attention to your news feed. Does Susan, is she talking about having a beach trip coming up? You better believe I'm going to message her and be like, Susan, I saw you going to the beach. I'm so excited. You're going to love it. Hey, our rose water would be great to take with you just in case you and your family get sunburned. All you did was you were scrolling through your news feed and you saw that Susan was talking to, she's posted a picture of her swimsuit, talking about how excited she is going to be at the beach. So, right, keep those little mental notes, and I'm going to tell you in a minute how you can organize all this, but keep it, pay attention to your news feed, pay attention to what your friends are talking about. Does somebody just get engaged? Guess what? They're going to want a lip stain or an entire bridal look to make sure they look perfect all day. We see all this stuff all the time in your newsfeed. There's always somebody getting married, having a baby. There's always people doing things, having some kind of life event. So pay attention to your newsfeed. Suggest products accordingly that are going to fit that event, right? And I was going to say too, suggestions are so powerful. So keep your customers engaged and just on the pulse of the latest beauty trends. We go out and pay like $5 for like a Vogue magazine so that we can know what the next trends are. I mean, we're paying to know about that. So offer that as a service to your customers. Here's what's coming out. Here's what's going to be hot. Here's what you're going to want to get. I mean, people pay for that in real life. So that's a service that you can offer to your customers. Give them that genuine customer service. And they're going to come back to you time and time again. Absolutely. Wouldn't you? If someone was suggesting that kind of stuff to you, whether it's clothes, whether it's anything, jewelry, I mean, gosh, can you imagine the power of what this can do to your business? This could be just one customer. It could be one customer that you do this with. And that customer can open your door to growing your network, adding people to your team, making money, right? I mean, think about it. It's simple, but people just don't do it. People just don't do it. Okay, so a couple quick little stories. So a couple of more just emails from my example. This email on the left, there is a spa in Oklahoma City. So whenever my little splurge thing is I love to get like massages and facials, like if I've been working out, you know, and I kind of want to reward myself, I love to go to massage. So there was this new spa that kind of opened up in Oklahoma City called like Udonder. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. It's some like Swedish word. And I decided to try them a couple months ago. I was like, I'm gonna go get a massage there and check it out. So I go get a massage and it was awesome. It's like this Scandinavian place or something. It's like real minimalistic. I love spas, right? That's my thing. So in my way to kind of treat myself. So I go in, I get a massage, and it's great. So I'm at the front and I'm checking out afterwards, and I'm like, you know, do you guys offer, like, do you do facials too? And I'm kind of asking the girl when I'm checking out, like, what else do you do here, right? I mean, I kind of want to know more. And she's like, well, yeah, we do facials. And I said, well, do you guys ever do anything on the weekend? You know, because I work full-time during the week. So I said, like, could I get like a facial on a Saturday? And she's like, oh, not right now, just Monday through Friday. Our esthetician doesn't work on the weekends. I'm like, oh, bummer. But, oh well. And she goes, but you know what, I could put you down on a list. Like if we get enough interest, we'll get a girl to start coming in and doing facials on the weekends, right? I'm like, okay, so I don't think anything else about it. Months go by. I just get this email the other day. Hey Monica, we had you on a list to call when we had availability open up for an Udonder retreat. Not, hey, we got a facial open at 9 o'clock, but a retreat? Doesn't that sound interesting? I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is. We have open availability on these days. They're all on Saturdays because she made a note that I can only do Saturdays. I can't do Monday through Friday, right? We'd love to get you scheduled for a date that works for you as we anticipate that these time slots will fill quickly. She's creating a sense of urgency, right? Who remembers the Liquid Foundation back order thing that happened like a year ago, right? Everybody lived through it. We all survived. The Liquid Foundation, just like any of our products, has a tendency to sell out sometimes, doesn't it? When we start sharing things, we go viral with it. Sometimes the company just can't keep up, right? So we are creating a sense, imagine if you created a sense of urgency with your customers. Hey, the Flawless 4 Kudos is available right now, but it might go pretty quickly because everybody's ordering this, right? Create that sense of urgency so your customer's like, ooh, I want to go ahead and get that shade. I might want to order 2 just in case, right? Create that sense of urgency for them. Doesn't matter if you think it's going to sell out or not. Maybe we have millions of it in the warehouse. It doesn't matter. Just you can still say it. You know, we don't know what's going to sell out and what's not, right? I mean, the power of presenters, you just don't know. So we say, hey, this is probably going to go pretty quickly. You might want to go ahead and get your order in. Create that sense of urgency. So, man, I responded to this email, and I'm like, hey, what's this Udonder retreat thing? So she writes back, she totally upsold me. It's like $300. It's like a massage, it's a facial, it's a foot soak. It's like be in a steam room for 30 minutes with roses, or I don't even know what all it is. But I'm like, sold, right? She upsold me. She said, we have an availability for an Udonder retreat. So imagine if you emailed your customer and said, hey, I know you were wanting to get a foundation previously, and I know you love the foundation. We have this great collection that you're gonna love. And it's this great bundle of products, and you get 20% off the retail cost, and have you seen the bag? Oh my gosh. I mean, upsell them. Who knows when you're gonna want it? Maybe 2 months ago I might not have wanted this, but now I'm like, okay, I know I love this place, right? I went already before. Now I'm like, I'm $300, I'm down. I signed up for an Udonder retreat, you better believe it. So think about that when you're talking to your customers. Upsell, give them that opportunity. You never know when somebody's in the mood to so what I did is I picked a time that's like close to my birthday. That's like my birthday present to myself. But you never know when someone's birthday is going to be coming. Or when, if you don't talk about it, you don't know what's going on in their lives, when they might have extra money, when they just got a tax return right now, right? So you don't know. Don't just assume that they're gonna want one eyeliner. Assume that they're gonna want a complete eye look, because you're gonna make it sound amazing, and you're gonna send a selfie or a video showing them why and how this eye look is gonna look amazing on them. Right? Are you kind of feeling where we're going with this, right? So I got this other email from Banana Republic. I guess I hadn't shopped there in a while or something, so they sent me a little note. Hey there, it's been a while. Here's a coupon. Who doesn't love coupons? Hello. Imagine if you sent your customer, she hadn't ordered in like 6 months or something. You sent her something that says, hey, I have a half-price product that I've been wanting to give away to somebody, and I noticed, I haven't seen an order come in for you lately. I'd love to help you get a half-price product, whatever it's going to be. Let's talk about what's going to look good on you and what's coming out, seasonal trends, right? I mean, you could interject anything that you want in there. You better believe you're probably going to get that sale if you just randomly message somebody and said, hey, here's a coupon. Everybody loves that, right? So apply this to your own business. Okay, so here's how you're going to keep track of all this, and we're getting to the end because I'm probably running out of time. So think about a system. You're going to want to keep track of this. This is the most important thing of this whole thing, because otherwise you're not going to know at what stage a customer is in your follow-up system, right? And it's going to get a little confusing, and it might get a little overwhelming. So find a system that works for you, and you're going to stick to it. A lot of girls like to keep Excel files. If you have like a desktop computer or a laptop computer, Excel files are great. You can literally just like put girls' names in the rows, and then on the columns you can put your 2-day follow-up, 2 week, 2 month, 2 months after that, 2 months after that. You know what I'm saying? You can just keep going and write little notes in all of those little boxes. You can keep a column that says, did I offer that person the opportunity? Did I ask them to host a party? Or keep little relationship notes. Sally put on Facebook on March 10th that she's having a beach trip coming up, so I'm going to offer her some bronzers. So keep little notes of things like that, of their personality, of what your past conversation has been, of what products they purchased in the past. That's going to be able to help you at a really quick glance know what your history is with that person, so you know what next move to make, right? So an Excel file is really handy for that. Handwritten notes and folders. Some people just like the old school way of just writing it down. Write it down, keep it in a folder, so that when you're kind of going through your 1 month follow-up, just pull out that folder, message everybody on your list. You know, I mean, find whatever works for you. Everybody has their phone handy nowadays. Keep notes in your phone. There's a whole notes app. I mean, utilize your notes app. Put your notes in your phone. I love to do this. Set calendar reminders. If you don't know how to set a calendar reminder in your phone, just Google it. Look it up on YouTube. How do I set a calendar alert on my iPhone or my Android, whatever you have. So for 2 weeks, I set an alert that says, don't forget to message Sally. She bought a bronzer on March 10th, right? I mean, how easy is that? It literally takes the guesswork out of it for you. 2 weeks later, you get a little thing on your phone that says, hey, don't forget, message Sally. I mean, come on. Use technology to your advantage, right? We all have like computers with us at all times now. So use that to your advantage and when you're keeping track of all this, okay? So I'm going to leave you with this. Just take care of the customers that you already have and build relationships in a genuine way. We always want to be growing our network and finding new customers, but don't forget to take care of the ones that you already have, because you never know the next time someone's going to want to order a $300 retreat thing, right? When someone's going to want a collection, when someone's going to want a birthday gift, when someone's going to want to splurge on themselves. We just don't know what people have going on in their lives, you know? So if you're not following up, you're not going to know that stuff, right? You're never going to know, but you know what? Some other presenter is going to get their business. So you have to keep that in mind. Protect your customers. Treat them like family. Treat them like your best friend, like Valerie was saying. Treat them really well, and they're going to keep coming back to you. I promise you. I promise you. So many of the girls on my team are girls who purchased something from me in the past because I figured out really quickly that this is the way to do it. And you learn this through trial and error. You learn what people like and what they don't like, and then I think about what I like. I love when somebody personalizes something for me. I love when Tom's is asking me, how does your shoe fit? You know, I love that stuff. It's good customer service. So we always say our little tagline is the fortune is in the follow-up, because seriously it is. This is going to lead to higher sales for you. It's going to turn into future party hostesses, future presenters on your team. Maybe that girl's going to turn into a black status presenter on your team. And all she did was buy one mascara from you, right? Yeah, you just never know. There you go, I'm living proof of that. Okay, well thank you guys. Oh.